I could definitely say mine is going pretty well. I did stay up late last night and edit some of my content and post it around on the different um, platforms so that way you guys can view if you missed out on what happened last night. Or actually kind of early this morning, around, I guess, midnight or so. Um, I think it was our last win of the probably this season because the season ends at some point today. I don't know what time exactly, but that was definitely the most if you guys did not see it, go on to my you can look at it on TikTok, Facebook. You could look at it on Twitch. I posted it to my story. It's also on my YouTube channel, so if you go to YouTube, you could see it on my in my clip or in my shorts. I believe it's in my shorts. I try to make sure I set the destination to shorts, so if it didn't go to shorts, then I'll try to rework it. It's on Kick, and I am telling you now, like, I am so beyond thrilled on how that went. I cannot believe it worked. I was not expecting that to work, but the fact that these people, like, well, let's just talk about it for a minute. The fact that these people, okay, so little recap on it. It was definitely it's more entertaining to watch, but a little recap on what happened last night or early this morning. Um, so Outlaw and I were we were having issues with, like, I was having issues trying to figure out where this Loba was and her teammate. And he was getting tagged by, like, we were sandwiched between three teams. Well, one of the teams, I think Outlaw knocked them out of the game entirely. And I was trying to find where this Loba was because I wanted to go get this car SMG. And I couldn't find it. Well, I found it and I couldn't get it because I saw something open the case that it was in on the supply drop. And I was like, wait, that's a Loba because I saw the flash of light go by and I was like, there's that Loba. And then I was like, wait, she didn't use her bracelet to come over here. Oh, she's using her market. So she already snagged the car. And I was not willing to stand there at that supply drop and wait to get killed that late in the game. So I went ahead and I went and, like, tucked behind a wall, and Outlaw ends up getting pinched by another team and goes down. Well, they completely took him out. I was going to try to take him back to the Void Nexus and res him, but unfortunately my Void Nexus got lost and I couldn't get him back that way, so I ended up having to improvise. So I was able to tuck myself into a corner between a staircase and a wall. Well, this other team was fighting this other team, which I was not convinced this was going to work, but I was able to grab his banner and drop the respawn beacon and like res him right there while they were fighting. And these, like, literally these two people, which I believe one was like a bloodhound. I believe. I'm not 100%. But these two people run past me and go to the fight as I'm just sitting here respawning. And I was like, no way. And we were both just like, there's no way this is going to get pulled off. And it did. And it was the most wild thing I'd ever experienced in this game. And the fact that we won on a respawn was crazy. Like, we both, I don't think we got, but maybe, like, he got maybe one kill and I didn't have any. And it was like, just that. Yeah, we had not very many interactions. Oh, I disconnected due to inactivity. Oops. Um, so I was pretty it was pretty insane, like the level of, like, what happened in that game. And I could not believe we won on that. And I guarantee There were some mad people on that game last night. Especially on that, like, I could tell you right now, that thing, that, for a game, okay. If you guys are avid, like, Battle Royale gamers, and you guys like Battle Royale, if somebody wins on on a reboot, a respawn, or whatever you want to call it, if they win on that alone, you know how annoying that is. That is like, because the storm circle closed. I was already knocked. I went down. I ran out there to go fight. I realized I put my hemlock on single shot by accident, and when I was trying to pull out the respawn beacon, I accidentally put my hemlock on single shot, and I was like, oh no. Well, I went out there to go fight, and I didn't have much health left because I had already been tagged, by somebody, and I'd been stuck in the storm and all this, and I did not have very much health left, and I knew I was going to go down. But when I didn't go all the way out, and this lifeline and this rampart and the lifeline went down, and I was watching these teams drop, I was like, no way we're getting this. No way we are getting this right now. And we did, and I was like, that's just crazy. So, you guys know how mad people were about that. Oh my gosh. It was insane. It was insane. And I don't know, that video, I don't even think I could do that again if I tried. And I could tell you one thing though, what people did learn from that video, do not check corners. Like, check the corners of the walls. Make sure people aren't just sitting there waiting. So that's one thing with Fortnite that's kind of cool versus Apex. I will say that. When you're in the final circle and like you're just in the final part of the match, I have noticed on Apex that it will say like you have 2 squads, 3 squads, something like that. It doesn't give you a number though. It just says 2 squads or 3 squads, something like that, but it doesn't tell you the amount of players. It only says a question mark next to the amount of players. And maybe that's just a console thing. I'm not sure, but I have noticed it, and it has gotten me a couple of times because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this player at all. And yeah, there was definitely 2 players, but you don't know if you're looking for more than 1 or 2 players because it doesn't tell you. It just says squads, and not necessarily it could just be like the last player of that squad. So you're not sure. So it kind of leaves you guessing. So I will say that that is kind of sort of annoying a little bit. But it's not like the end of the world. But I do kind of hope that Respawn does kind of edit that so that that way you kind of have a general idea how many people are in the final circle and if you should be looking out for more than one person or not. But that will teach people, definitely check your corners. Check where people are at in the game, because if you see somebody just kind of sitting there chilling in the corner, maybe they thought I was knocked. Like, I'm kind of thinking that maybe they thought that. And that's why they didn't go after me. I don't know. Because I know for sure that Lifeline and her teammate saw me. I know they did. Because there's no way they didn't. And if they didn't, then how? I mean, it wasn't like I was quiet over there. I shot a bullet and everything. And that was the funniest part of it. I was not quiet. I accidentally shot the gun. I thought I had the respawn beacon out. I accidentally fired my gun. I even changed from automatic to, or, you know, automatic to single fire. Like, I was just, I was a mess in that corner, and I was like, okay, I think I could do this. And if I could just set this in front of me, they can't really, they're gonna have to work to shoot me. So, and I couldn't believe it worked. I could not believe that worked. But right now, I think we're just waiting on Outlaw to join. Um, I am just kind of looking at these skins right now. So, I do like Alter's Prestige skin, but I just hate to say it, guys. I don't know if I'm ever going to get that many heirloom shards. I know it takes time and all that, but it's just kind of like, wow. It's just crazy how many it requires. And this was something that, okay, I was fooled, right? So I went to, yeah, I was in this shop, right? I was in the Mythic. And you see right here where it shows 10 Mythic shards per item? I was like, oh, and this one shows like 150, right? I'm like, yeah, I probably can't get that. I don't have any, heirloom shards. So I'm looking at these and I'm like, oh, 10 per item. Thinking that this is the best, like thing, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. I want to get this, for example. And then it says base item required. I was like, what? So I'm like, base item. Nope, it says base item required. And I'm like, what's the base? Oh, there's the base item. Base Raptor Claw. You have to get that in order to get any of the, like, because I like that one, to be honest with you. And I wanted it so bad. And I was like, well, I have to get the base item in order to do that. So I was like, yeah, no, don't think I'm going to be getting that anytime soon. And then this one's 20 instead. But yeah, it was just kind of false advertisement for me. And I was like, well, really, what good are these mythic shards if you have to have the heirloom shards in order to get them? But that was just kind of something that played against me. But I did hear something that is pretty, I'm kind of upset about, sort of. I heard through the grapevine that their altar is supposed to be getting a nerf. She's getting nerfed, guys, and I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I couldn't even tell you what map. Olympus. Yep, it just started in Olympus. I could not tell you. I feel a little betrayed on that. Because I wholeheartedly have really enjoyed playing her. I really hope it's not that bad. I hope it's just like maybe couple second difference or something. Like I think I was talking to you guys about Catalyst and like how I felt she had got nerfed, like her spikes, because I remembered there being more like or less time in between the spikes, and then I found out. What? Mine? Because I was going to step out of the room for a second. So, anyways, guys, I'm sorry I had to step out for a quick second. But anyway, yeah. So I gotta say, I was a little surprised myself when I had not when I had clutched that and all. But how is that Monday working for you? Have you guys? How's that work going? All I can say is like I am not really that excited for work tomorrow because I haven't really felt the best this weekend. Not like I haven't felt sick, but like when the storms and stuff come in, I do tend to know, like my body tells me. My body's like, hey, you're gonna get a little achy over the next couple of days, so just prepare for that. You're like, oh. Mm. Okay.
You went to the store?
I don't know.
Okay. This is a map. Map these dirty and go to the store.
Well, I think we're going into a match, guys. Let's hope that the internet holds up and does not lag out on us. Because this will be the first Monday that we've played with the new setup. How about you get up here and watch your tablet? I hope not. No. 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 Here. Well, I'm sorry that you're upset about this, but I am not able to help out on that situation right this very second. We had the whole morning for this. You might pick that to your Padre. Yeah, you.
Valkyrie on station, ready for anything. Hell, everything.
This is your champion.
Beauty is pain. I'm the beauty and, well, you can guess the rest.
Oh, a Valkyrie and a Loba? This will be interesting. Oh, Outlaw is Jump Master. Bonsai, let's do it. And if you guys were not present yesterday and you are today, then I did in fact complete all of my battle pass stuff and everything, so I'm pretty happy and impressed with myself. I'm sorry about the cranky in the background. It's just For some reason, we can't. We want to. We've had all morning to ask for a book, and we haven't asked for a book. And now that I can't do it, she wants the book right now.
45 seconds. The ring's pretty close.
Like, I guess that's probably the part. Like, I asked this morning too. Oh, well,
Rings nearby with
this
32
is not
close.
good.
Wah. It's like we planned this. Rampage here. Ring closing in 10. Samuna.
Oof. All right, let's see if I can grab your banner.
Brand's banner.
All right, let's hope I can get this.
Warning. Ring closing.
All I wanted to do was update or upgrade my weapon. I know there's that respawn there, but I don't really want that one.
Ooh, taking this thing for a wild ride.
Oh, I see fighting over there. Never mind.
This is getting old. Readying a fallback.
It looks like this is untouched over here. And I was right. Of course we missed Valkyrie. Oh. Uh-oh. Should probably go help.
Using a void nexus.
Oh no. What am I doing?
Chat.
Guys, what am I doing? Why in the world?
Come on, we can take this thing to the nearest mess.
Mayday, I'm grounded.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I'm out. An unguarded vehicle. Don't mind if I do. Half the squad's left. And me? Those are fun odds. Shields recharging.
Ring countdown.
Ring closes in 45, and I can practically skip right in.
I can't even recover your banner yet.
Got a fallback set.
Can I get it yet? Of course not.
Grabbed our
There we go.
teammate's banner. Lucky them. Level and an upgrade. Oh, ginga! Picked an upgrade. Now who to test it on?
Alright, chat, we're gonna go back to...
How nice for me. I'm already in the next ring.
There's always people over here.
Breaking through at the gate.
There is a Loba right here. Just an FYI.
Shield Shields recharging.
You're welcome.
And then back in the game.
I think I'm gonna hit my portal. Going through the Void Nexus. Hopefully I can recall you. If you go down, I can still call you to the Void Nexus.
Returning you to my Void Nexus so you won't miss me too much. Rings close. Still have a minute to mess around.
Be right here.
45 seconds. The ring's pretty. You play recklessly. I like that.
Fortunately, I did put that Nexus far
Close
enough
ring.
out.
We've got 30 seconds.
You're welcome. Now I just want to see if they caught on to. I just want to upgrade my weapon, guys. Like, that is all I've wanted to do this whole time. Is just upgrade my weapon. And I haven't even had that chance.
Why? Care package over there.
Oh, they already stole that.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Yeah, but I have a feeling we're
package
not the
incoming.
only ones
Big
over
hat.
here. I have a feeling there's some people over here somewhere.
Oh, spotted a target in the distance.
No way there's not somebody over here. Ooh, a
My
gold.
beautiful Void
Ooh,
Nexus is no more.
sniper stock. That's what makes it gold.
Sentinel here.
You want that sentinel?
Only 2 enemy squads left. Hope they aren't boring.
Alright, I'm
So
gonna
you
drop my...
kill leader making things messy.
I'm gonna drop my... You want it? Oh, you got it? I was gonna drop my alternator for it. But if you are at the Revenant... No, it's okay. I was just trying to upgrade my weapon like the last 3 times.
Why? Care package over there.
Alright. I'm gonna... Ooh, I need to drop a Nexus somewhere. There's people over there. I watched them
Why?
right there.
Target there. What if I poke them? Just a little bit?
We just shot down the kill.
Got our fallback plan in
Fox
place.
3, missile off the rails. Splash 1, bogey down. Correct. Oh. It's only about. Radar shows the rings glow.
It's only you and a Valkyrie?
I'm at max level.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
I'm better! I'm better!
I didn't help with anything in that match, guys, at all. I didn't get a single kill, a single shot, nothing. I told you. Literally nothing. I just wanted to...
You res me twice, you respawn me twice, res me once. You are the absolute pacifist.
I just had, like... Oh, yeah, let's go back. Oh, darn it. Darn it. It didn't let me. Oh, well. How do I leave match? Leave. Yes. Connecting to lobby. There we go. I did.
Oh, Oh, you got it?
Hot streak badge.
Yeah, because we won the last one too.
Yeah, we were champions last game, so I can't believe that we did that, guys. That win that we made last night, like, you have no idea.
Okay, now hold on.
What?
Where's the new legend?
We still have like so many hours left. It'll be tomorrow. Yeah, they don't do, well, they do. Like, it'll probably be in passes. 21 hours. Okay, so I have my Predator badge on. Win a game while being the kill leader. As Alter, get the last kill of the game. And I also have double duty. Win a game where you were the kill leader and the champion. So the one badge I do want to try to get that is like, it seems it's doable. I mean, like, I don't see myself dropping 20 enemies in one match in solos. I don't see that anytime soon. Complete all solo challenges. Complete all solo challenges. I don't know if that is something. Complete all solo challenge. I don't think that's something that you can do anymore. I'm not sure. Win a solos mode game. I don't know if there is a solos mode game or game mode anymore. Glam part 2 damage challenge. I don't know where to get these. The Groundbreaker awarded Prodigy launch part 1 challenge. I don't think those are ones that you can get anymore. Get top 10 finishes with 10 different legends. I can definitely do that one if it's still available. I don't know if some of these are still available because, like, this one was just the April Fool's badge. Baller. Own 125 legendary items. Well, I know this one is. Banner. Founder. Own the Founder's Pack. Usable with any legend. I don't know where the Founder's Pack is. Fully kitted. I've done that. Group. Win a pre-made squad game where a person executes an enemy. Win with a full pre-made squad. Win one game where each person executes an enemy. Oh, okay. So each of us has to do an execution. Got it. It looks like, yeah, it looks like we've done it once. And it looks like I have to do, well, I didn't know, I haven't done that. Long shot. This is the one badge that I am trying to get. And I almost completed it, and then I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I bet you the only reason this badge, I even have that, like, 298 of 300. I was literally 2 meters off of that, but I bet that that right there was because of the Gundam event. Win at least 10 times with 8 different legends. Well, I've done 5 of 8, so I have to do, you know, the other 4. But right now, like, I don't even know who I would want to win as. I think I've won with yeah, we've definitely won games with Maggie. Bang. I don't know if I have with, let me see. Have I won any with, yeah, I have one with Bloodhound. I have not won with Valkyrie yet. But that's okay, because it's going to take me a bit to get used to. I don't think I've won a game with Seer either. Yeah, no, I haven't won in much of any games with Seer. I haven't done much of anything with him. I don't even know if I have trackers for him, to be honest with you. Oh, I do have a couple. It looks like maybe. Yeah, see, I've only played 10 games with him. Yeah. I've only played 10 games with Seer. I mean, I don't know if I've even won. Have we won with Horizon yet? Let me see. I don't think I've won with Horizon yet either. Yeah, no, I haven't won a single game with Horizon. But those are all challenges that I'll get eventually. But as of right now, I'm liking playing Alter. I'm enjoying playing Alter because it is definitely like one of those things where you just kind of pick a legend, and I like that it could go 2 different ways with Alter. I can either push somebody into somebody, or I could push somebody into like Outlaw, or I could push them, damage them, and either go down or fall back, and I could do like, there's a bunch of different ways to play her. So that's kind of why I like it, because like, if, for example, you just watched, Outlaw went down like 3 different times, I was able to collect his reboot card. I didn't have to run up to his death box to collect it. I was able to, you know, go through walls, make shortcuts for myself. So that way I didn't have to worry about running into somebody. I was able to recall him back to the Void Nexus. So like there's an abundance of ways I could do things with her. So I do like that Alter has several strategies you could play. Whereas, you know, Wraith, sure, you could do that, but I'm not very good with her Void run, like her Void, not run, but the portal, or the dimensional rift. I'm not very good at that. And Ashe, her cooldown just takes forever. Her cooldown for her ultimate is forever. Are we going into another game? I don't know what's going on. If we're going into a game, if we're not going into a game, I mean... We have 17 players in queue, so... Oh, hi, baby boy. Hello, love. Need to clean your little paws. I know that storm is coming in. Yeah, it looks like we have another storm coming in tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, yay.
What? Baby duck. Yeah, I don't know. My dog was acting really weird last night. I kind of got a little worried about her because she was acting so strange. I was thinking maybe she just didn't feel very good.
I always take the high road.
Yeah, I want some. I'll be where you least expect.
I wasn't 100% sure because she was like just kind of not her normal self. She was like very lethargic yesterday, which kind of, oh, a sweaty
I'm the
lifeline.
jump master. I know where to land in this reality.
A day without a fight, like a day without ear.
Ooh, I don't know where I want to land. None of this really looks that appealing, to be honest.
They better run and hide.
I don't want to go to Hammond's because every time we do, that place is just destination of awfulness. I mean, there's nobody here, so maybe it won't be too terrible.
First blood. And the chaos
Ugh,
begins.
a Havoc. Oh, there's an evac tower in case I need it. I guess Outlaw's AFK. He's just here. He's not really playing.
I'm here for wolves.
Triple take here.
Rings.
"45 seconds. The ring's pretty close.
New kill leader.
Maybe I should have you set up like an hour early. So that way it's just up and running for you. That way you're not doing it mid-game.
Good thing. Weapons enhanced. Now let's leave a mark on the world.
Maybe I should have you start your stuff like an hour early so that way you can have it just done and ready to go.
"10 seconds to ring close.
I don't know how you cannot hear me.
Champion out. I don't think anyone will miss them.
I can hear myself clear.
Warning.
Move.
Gateway set.
Look at that.
Move through the gate.
What are you doing, baby boy? He's like, well, I was hoping not to. It says you left the Discord chat.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. I can have it. My sights are set higher.
That ain't gonna work. I'm just trying to find a place to set this void nexus. Oh, you know what? That'd have been perfect right there. Because we'll be under this.
Got a fallback set.
Countdown.
Already in the next ring, the fun can come to us.
I hit this Evo harvester again.
Weapons enhanced. Now let's leave a mark on the world.
Leveled up, and bringing ruin gets a little easier. I didn't know you spoke my language.
Yeah, I would typically put this in like a house or something, in one of these like little shack thingies, but I just don't want to run into the potential of somebody running in on us, like right here. That's opened. I don't want that.
In progress.
That's why I use like something that isn't necessarily. Ooh, that sounds like a reboot. Nope, that's a Gibraltar or something.
Half the squads have pieced out. There's the second wind I needed.
Oh, I have a laser? I already have almost a fully kitted Spitfire anyway.
Lay down the gate.
Nobody panic, but we got bandits out there.
Hmm. That's nice. Oh, I see him up here
Saw a
too.
mark over there. Changed my mind.
It's bogey up there.
He's rolling.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
I don't know if I can even.
Care package over there. Rings close. Being shot at.
Ah!
Gateway set. Replicator incoming.
Sorry, I went through the wall.
He's close.
I got a trident here too.
Putting out the gate. Close ring. We've got 30 seconds. Hold on. Recharging shields.
I got another trident. It's right there.
Enemy trident there.
I bet you they're gonna ditch that trident.
Bandits hurting.
I'm gonna try to get my Nexus down. Going over here.
Here's the gate for any crashes.
Bandits hurting.
My void nexus is lost. Wanna beg me for another? Come on, we should go. Readying up fallback if things get too messy.
Loba. And it appears. Oh, I see him. I got people on me.
Why? Care package over there.
Can you see me? Do you see me? Hello?
Huh? Yes, I can see you.
Oh, I'm not noticeable? There's a bloodhound that way.
Target over here.
Fox 3,
Octane.
missiles.
Tossing frag. I'm down.
Oh man, how did they get me down? Careful, bang and an Ash. I'm gonna work towards you, but I can't promise they're not gonna finish me off. I definitely heard the Ash.
Here, spotted an enemy.
Ash and the bang. Careful, don't push it.
Fox 3, double.
They're healing over there. I'm crawling towards you. But they're coming this
Over
way.
here, got a target.
We got another squad attacking us. Ring closing in 10. Close.
Oh, there's people in here.
Got an enemy here.
Phoenix kit.
They're on you.
Ring
Sounds like.
completion.
Final ring. I could go.
I'm almost to you. Hopefully they don't outs me all the way. Oh, looks like they're fighting. I'm coming towards you. No, 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 no. Stay there, stay there.
I'm here. So let's get you a do-over, huh?
Ugh. Putting out the gate. Enemy shield crack. I've been down.
She's almost down. She's almost down. She's almost down. One shot, one shot.
Big Nexus is lost. Wanna beg me for another?
Go finish her.
So let's get you a do-over, huh? Two squads left.
Fallbacks in play. Shields recharging.
Right here.
Enemy here. Putting out the gate. Big shot. Target down.
Woo! 3 in a row! Did you not see my health? That is called being locked in, guys. Locked in.
Apex champions.
No audio or any of that.
I only got 1 kill, 1 knock, and 1 assist, and I dealt 219 damage. I'm going back to lobby, guys. I need to calm down. I cannot believe, feel how sweaty my palms are, guys. Oh, I wish you could feel them. You guys would be like, what in the world? Yeah, I'm a bot teammate. That's for sure.
He called me a bot.
Huh?
He called me a bot teammate.
Oh, it's Trout? If I could tell you guys how I was stressing that last game, because I wasn't convinced I wasn't going to go down. I was like, man, I'm going to hit this wall. Like, when the Bloodhound went down, I was like, yep, that's probably, like, one more team. But, that was good. Those were 3 good games, guys. I didn't get a badge, though, so something tells me there is a win. I have a higher win streak. I was not so certain we were going to go back and win that one. So let's go to badges. Assassin. Play. Oh, I have already done. Wait. Play 5 games with, or play 5 games with 5 or more kills. Okay, that's not it. 20 enemies in BR. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I wouldn't count on it. 2,000 damage in a single game. Headshot. Hot shot. Hot streak. So that's the double one. Reinforce. Squad wipe. I have a squad wipe with another legend. I just don't remember who. It would be definitely this one. So my next progression is I have to win one more match. So 4 for the next tier. So on that note, I think I'm gonna just take a quick break. I'm gonna get a snack for the kids, but I will be right back. It won't take very long. So I'm gonna pause this for just a moment, and I will be right back. Welcome back, Wolfpack. I'm sorry about that break. We had to go get the kids another snack because they had lunch earlier, and then, of course, shortly after, about an hour or so, they like to have another little snack.
I'm making myself some food real fast. I'll be back on in just a minute.
Okay. Outlaw will be right with us here in just a few. But 3 games, guys. 1 early this morning, and then 2 back to back this afternoon. That's wild. And it's not because we're cracked, okay? So don't get that twisted. We're not like cracked or anything. Okay. This season, I just want to point out that I have looked. Okay? I have had, like, longest win streak this season. Highest kills have been 6. I've teammates revived. I have revived 543 times. And I want to say, you want to know what's crazy about that? Okay? I have literally, I, like, 90% of the time, sorry guys, 90% of the time, I play with Outlaw. The other 10% of the time, it is with maybe another person, or possibly with, what is the malfunction?
She was in there washing her hands instead of finishing her food.
Go finish your food, please.
My face is wet.
Oh, you'll be okay.
I was washing my face and then.
Okay, well, you need to eat your food. I know you're washing your face, but why don't you do that after your lunch? And then ask for a washcloth instead of running water and splashing your face. So, 90% of my games, sorry, we have kids, and it is sometimes, this is why it's kind of hard for us to stream during the day before 8 o'clock. And then when I'm off work early, I try to get on a stream with you guys and like chat and, play some games and whatnot. So, I'm looking at this, right? And I'm going 543 times, and 90% of my games I play are with Outlaw, just Outlaw. It's not with anybody else, because there's not a lot of people that I have that really like to play this game. And I don't know, I can honestly say I know why, sort of, because it's not an easy game to play. It really isn't. And the movement takes a little bit of getting used to. And figuring out what weapons are what, and like what stocks and what bolts and what, those kind of things kind of make it a little difficult. And for those of you that are new to play this game, I can say the confusion it's there. And I understand. It's frustrating to understand, you've got your shotgun, and you've got your small, and you've got your heavy, and you have your sniper, and you have your, which I didn't even know, like, the energy stuff was kind of freaking me out there for a bit, because I didn't know what the heck that was about. And then I would, like, get a gun from the energy ammo, and I would realize how crummy it was, and I was like, why am I using this? Like, this is not the gun I like. So, there's a lot of different variables in this game. There's a lot, like, anybody that plays standard, sorry, I'm eating a pizza roll, standard battle royale across the board, I feel like in most, like, Warzone, Black Ops, all of those games, like Fortnite even, anything that's green is usually lower tier. Anything that's blue is rare, anything that's purple is exotic, and anything that's gold is gold, So everybody kind of should know that that's the general understanding of this game. In any other game, like any battle royale game. And it takes a little bit to figure out, like, the whole thing. Like, it's hard. It takes a lot of understanding, like, you know, and the only difference is you have to build your weapon, and maybe in PUBG that's more likely. You have to build your weapon, but not in like Fortnite, where you could just go up to a, you know, chest, open it up, and boom, you get a purple weapon and you got it to go. So this takes a little more like understanding and, you know, kitting your weapon so you don't get as much recoil or you don't get as much of this, that, and the other. So that's kind of why this game I feel is a little more difficult than maybe not Warzone, because Warzone you could still pick up pieces and like things like that. But like Fortnite, if you're playing Fortnite and you're just a Fortnite player and you haven't played like any other games, maybe you've played a couple Warzone games, or maybe you download Black Ops and you kind of liked it or something like that, but then you play this and you're like, oh no. It does take a little general knowledge, and it takes a little bit of understanding. And it doesn't help either, like when you first get into the game, the only characters they give you are like the worst characters. Okay? And it's not like Bangalore is not a bad character. I'm not saying that at all. Like, she's a good character. People that know how to play her, I've seen do really great with her. You get Bangalore, okay? Her attack is the smoke launcher. It literally just does cover for you. And you can maybe speed up running away from somebody or running towards something, because that's your passive, double time. And then you have your ultimate, which is the rockets. If you're not used to lobbing grenades, like in Fortnite, they had like dynamite, sticks of dynamite there. And in some of the older, like in the OG map, you have grenades and things like that. But if you're not familiar with using the grenades and like figuring out the distance and the depths and stuff, and without actually marking it, then it's really not, it's not easy to get that wide coverage area. Then they give you Bloodhound. Literally, I won't say he's the worst recon player, because when you're first starting out, it is very helpful, especially because your field of view is so much different from like a third-person shooter, and just being in a first-person shooter and having like a minimal view around you, and you're only looking at a certain amount around you, and you're having to depend on your hearing for footsteps and stuff. That right there, Bloodhound is very helpful in the beginning, I feel like, but he's not the best recon that they can offer you. There are other recon legends that are 100% better. Like, you could get Crypto and have your drone. You could get, I wouldn't say Seer necessarily. He's not a bad player, but Sparrow. Sparrow would be even better if, like, as a first recon legend.
Hair tie was on the
Why don't you give it to your dad? He's trying to grab it.
and
And then they give you Lifeline as a support player. 100%. Okay, she's useful. The one thing that I feel is the most useful for her is her healing ability. Using your drone and being able to heal. But in the beginning, as a Apex player, you're already so overwhelmed with everything else. like the visual is a big change. The learning how to build your weapon is a big change. The different tiers, maybe not a big change, but it is a big change. It is not the same as for somebody that's played Fortnite or something. It's very difficult to understand and learn this. And then you get stuck with like a lifeline, okay? And you have to understand the passive glide, the Doc healing drone, and the ultimate halo. Now, granted, yes, there are training grounds. You can go play with the characters, and you can, you know, kind of learn it. But there's nothing like it when you're in the actual match. So they give you this. She is by far not one of the best support players that you could get. One of the better support players, and hands down, I know everybody hates him, it's Mirage. One of the better support players that you could get. Or Newcastle. I've seen a lot of people play the Newcastle, and he is not bad, but he is not, you don't get him. You only get, you might even get Gibraltar too, but come on guys, like look at the size of this guy, and then the skin that you get. This is a skin that I opened, unlocked, and I used it because it was less, you know, hey look, I'm over here. You don't get any controller players. You have to unlock those. And then you get Pathfinder, which is not an ideal. As a skirmisher legend, he is not the best. He is, yeah, he's got his grappler hook and his zip line. 100%. Not the best skirmisher you can get, but they give you a secondary. They give you Wraith. Okay, you get Wraith. And Wraith is very useful in the beginning because you get to hear like if somebody's aiming at you, she'll warn you like, hey, there's an enemy nearby. So that's useful. But then again, her tactical and her passive are so hard to figure out and learn. Like, I still am not that great at her Rift. And I'm not great. I'm better with her tactical than I am her ultimate. But then you have the cooldown. And then as a new player, like, you're already overwhelmed. You have this new character that, you know, you get an ultimate and a tactical, and you have a passive that hears voices, and those voices are talking to you. You're trying to listen around you. You have, you know, like all these things, especially coming out of the sky, that have like these shields, and you're looking at them, and there's so much stuff going on, and then you're trying to think about it, build this weapon. You're trying to pick up ammo. The most of the game you're doing is looting. And you're like, well, I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Realistically, you're not. It's just part of this game. But they could give you a better skirmisher legend, okay? They could. But they don't. They want you to unlock them and go through your challenges, which if they gave them all to you, then you really probably wouldn't play the game very much. But like Octane. They could give you Octane. They can give you Octane and Wraith instead of Pathfinder, because Pathfinder, I feel like you have to have kind of a special, you got to practice with him a little bit to really get down his grappling hook and get down. If you're good at using a grappler in Fortnite, he might be a good legend to use. If you're not good at using a grappler in, like, say, Fortnite, or even in, I'm pretty sure they have a grappling hook in Warzone too. But if you're not good at using a grappler, like I'm not, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, a grappling hook, not for me. I can point it down and use it for fishing, but as far as escaping and getting away, absolutely not. So I'm not good with them. You don't get Conduit, which honestly, she's kind of, in my opinion, pretty useless. And then you don't get, like I said, you don't get any control players. You have to unlock those, and it's not hard. It really isn't, as long as you complete your challenges, which are a little hard to understand in the beginning. They're not hard to understand later on in the game once you get the hang of it, but understanding, like, when I first started playing this game, a neutral care package, I couldn't tell you what a neutral care package was. I could tell you what it is now. And then there was, like, I don't think I can go through my weekly. Oh yeah, I can. So, like, a skirmisher or a recon, that's pretty easy to kind of decipher. But then you'll get your welcome. They're your welcome passes or something like, or welcome challenges that you have to complete. And the sooner you complete those, the sooner you can play your ranked games. What? Give me just a second. Sorry, we have. She wants to she wants to wash her face and stuff, but what she wants really is she's trying to go play in the sink, and we're trying not to do that right now because we're getting ready to have another storm, and, you know, where we live and not being on, like, city sewage or on a septic, it gets very wet, so we can't have her playing in the sink. So, anyways, understanding, like, if you told me get 40 kills or assists with a shotgun, I had this challenge where I had to get 500 kills or assists with a shotgun. Or no, it wasn't 500. It was 500 damage with a shotgun. I could tell you right now that was, like, the hardest feat in the world for me at that time, because the only one I kept picking up was a Peacekeeper, and I didn't realize that the EVA 8 was better than a Peacekeeper, and then when I realized that, it was like, oh shoot, this is even better. But then you have, like, hard lights challenges, you've got 6 kills in a single match. It's things like that that are very overwhelming, and, like, I'm telling you, if you're playing Battle Royale and you are not playing, like, say, Wildcard, getting 6 kills, and especially as a newer player, because I haven't been playing this game very long at all, but that's how quickly I've advanced and how much I've taken the time to sit and understand it and figure it out. And that's why I'm not sure, like, people they're like, oh, I like Fortnite and Fortnite only because why? I mean, yeah, sure, you have your friends on there, right? But this game is not a bad game. And it's been around, I think, longer. I'm pretty sure longer than Fortnite has. If not, then they're pretty close to the same age. But at the end of the day, this game is better put together. The lag spikes you run, like, the issues you run into in Fortnite, as far as, like, you could have the best internet in the world and still lag in Fortnite. You could have your Xbox hooked up or your PlayStation hooked up straight to your router and still lag in Fortnite or not be able to go into a match because there's always something wrong with it. And that's what I'm saying about, like, that's fine. If you can come up here and hang out, come on. So, this game, like I said, it's just a better, it has less, there are some issues. It has its issues. Every game has its issues. There's going to be bugs. There's going to be things that need to be fixed. Like, I expect, even with this new season drop, even though this game's been, Duck, knock it off. That's not nice. Even with this new season drop, I expect the game to have some bugs, some issues, and things like that. I'm expecting a few things to be wrong with the game. Whether it be some matchmaking issues, whether it be some, harder things. I mean, there's just a plethora of things that could go wrong in an update. And they have to sometimes release another update to get it fixed and patched. So I kind of expect it. But like with Fortnite, it's almost guaranteed something's going to go wrong. Almost guaranteed. And that's one thing about this game that I like over Fortnite the most is you don't run into as many, okay, yeah, you might run into some people that are cheating. And you can report that and they at least look into it. Respawn takes the time to look into it. Epic does not. They don't care. You could do things like play build and you'll get less chance of getting cheaters, but you'll still get cheaters. It's just harder for them to cheat and build. That's why you'll notice a lot of like tournaments are in build and not zero build. One of the best things about this game to date is you don't have to worry about a build mode or a non-build mode. That's one thing that I really appreciate about this game. I love that it has there's a couple of different modes you could play, but there are also like, it is just it. Like it is like you load into a match, that's what you get. Yeah, you get stickers, and you get just kind of stupid things that are not, like, sky trails. Yeah, I might change that. You get 100 of those in Fortnite, and they're not, like these, you may not change these. You may not change them at all, but you still get these in Fortnite. You get these, like, little screen things that you go into. Music packs, they're not like the music that you would get in Fortnite, but they are like little music packs that you could listen to in your lobby. I like the default one personally, but everybody's different. Phoenix kits, you could dress them up the way that you want them to look. It's not, and that's things like, you can't necessarily do that in Fortnite. It's not the same. It's the same, but it's not the same. Like your Legends. Yeah, you get skins. But you can't fix up your banner. You can't fix your banner up. You can't do certain things with this game, or with that game that you can with this one. And like the weapons, yeah, you get weapon skins in Fortnite, but you get lots of different ones here. You can't do banners. You don't get kill quips and stuff like that, which would actually be pretty cool if you could, because that would just be like, instead of emoting on somebody, because here you get emotes and you get quips that they get to hear. Like, I can equip multiple, but you don't get, you pretty much just get emotes. You don't get quips. So there's like so many different things on this game, and for everybody that has played this game, that you guys already know. So it's not like it's not nothing new to you guys. But and if you have played Fortnite and you're just even if you're thinking about playing Apex and you're just kind of looking at videos and you happen to see this video and you're like you stop to kind of watch it for a minute to see, you know, what it's about and what it looks like and if you would like it. I recommend at least download it and give it a fair chance. Don't play 1 or 2 matches and get mad and leave because you didn't win. The winning in this game is a lot different than the winning in Fortnite. It's not the same. So, you get some serious differences. But you get a better, smoother game. Well-rounded, I guess I should say. Like, no, you're not going to get the fancy skins, but the skins in this game don't matter like the skins in... They're not... There's nothing about the skins in Fortnite that give you a better advantage unless you're playing a male character or a female character. Smaller hitboxes, sure. This game, it's not the same. It's the skins, yeah, they can kind of matter because obviously if you're walking around in a map that's mainly white background, right, and you're walking around in this like giant orange skin, you're probably going to get noticed.
Can I have some?
You can have one and I'm going to eat the other. And then, so you're probably likely to get noticed. Outlaw, are you joining us?
Yeah, here in a minute. I'm almost done eating.
Alright, because it's almost time to end this one. Actually, it's past time. So, again, like I said, you know, give the game a fair chance. Just a fair chance, because it's not about the amount of kills. Like, everybody likes to be, like, in competition for kills. And unless you are playing a game where you guys are fighting against each other, and you plan to be able to, like, actually back yourself up and do fine on your own and not count on your teammate, then there should be no reason to fight over the kills. As long as you guys are winning and you're fighting as a team and you're getting it done together, I really don't see the issue in it. I don't see an issue in, or even a reason as to why you should be in competition with each other for kills, or just as a team. Like, you guys should just be proud because honestly you're pushing this whole, like, being solo in a duo is kind of a pain, and it's not the same as like Fortnite. If you're soloing a trio or soloing a squad in Fortnite, completely different. You can probably likely escape and get away and not run into anybody else because the map is so big. But in this game, if you, like, people play as teams. It's not like Fortnite where they're not teaming up together. You're not just going into a match together and, like, I'm going to drop over here and this person's going to drop over there and, like, so on and so forth. That's not happening in this game. They might, like, one might drop in, you might drop at different buildings in the same POI. But you are not leaving, like, I don't see people ever in this game separating at a far distance apart. At all. So, I just want to mention that that is something that is a lot different about this game than Fortnite. Or, I mean, even Warzone, really. Like, I see people separating in Warzone But I guess the funniest thing about Warzone is, you know, it's more or less like the proximity chat. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. I was just, so there's been a slight change of plans. Outlaw will join us a little bit later. He's gonna head outside for a little bit. He's gonna do a couple things. But I'm gonna end this stream here, and then I'm gonna restart because we are supposed to be live on the other stream right now and just general talk, which we've been pretty much just doing anyways. So that will be something, but give me just a moment. I'm going to cut the stream here, and then I'm going to swap over to the other just chatting stream. And give me just about 2 seconds.